Hello everyone. Many people have asked me to show my vision of the tier list, and today I will try to make it. This is my opinion on the characters based on the experience of using these characters in the game. First, let's go through the ranks. S rank are the most powerful and versatile characters in the game, who are extremely powerful heroes and help in many types of content. A rank strong characters that must be improved on all accounts, but not as powerful as S rank. We extract them necessarily and pour resources into them for improvement. B rank are just good heroes who are still worthy of their improvements, but not in the first place, and over time these heroes will be the first to lose their relevance and move to lower ranks. C rank heroes are worse than average. I see their use mostly only in faction towers or in some specific game moments. You can improve, but most of them don't need to, and I don't even improve a personal artifact for many of them anymore, only if there are a lot of resources. Well, the last rank is absolutely irrelevant characters that need to be avoided. Those who have already improved these heroes, the old ones of the game, can use them, but I prefer to use someone more relevant and stronger. Let's start by filling in the lowest rank so that they don't interfere with us. I won't give comments on these characters, just don't use them, just maybe at the beginning, but without improving their quality. The Zilong could be placed at a higher rank. Old players use it in the tower, but in order not to confuse newcomers, we'll put it here. It's the same story with Gossen. You can rank higher, but why when new strong heroes come out that it's better to focus on? Granger is the same. I don't consider Forseti worthy even for the Tower of Babylon. He doesn't do anything in the Leith game. Now let's fill in the S rank so that we have an understanding of who is the top and who is the bottom of this game. Regarding the UR of Sylvana, I thought for a long time where to put her, but still she is very cool so far. Calmly defeats teams in the campaign, is used in PvP, so she is still worthy to be here. Over time, it will most likely go lower when stronger characters come out. I'll also give Rista a top rank, because thanks to her availability in shops, we can get her very quickly, and considering that she works on small stars, I think her place is definitely here. And here I will put Foam, since it is used in absolutely all activities of the game without exception and makes our damagers twice as strong. I think it is worthy to be in the company of these UR characters. Next, we will begin to fill in all the ranks in a row, one at a time. Hylos performs well in the faction tower, but is not so good, and over time he will obviously go to the lower rank, but for now you can use it for the tower. It's the same with these two guys. I only use them in the tower. Esmeralda is a great character worthy of improvement. Some make 2 copies of her for the tower and refuse to use the guys from below. The main thing is to make her cards as quickly as possible. Even though I have Valor in the Nexus, I have completely stopped using it except in the tower. It's the same with Aurora. It's good, but there is no place for it in the campaign anymore. I used Estes in a team with Char, but I don't think newbies need to pay attention to him. If it wasn't for minus test, I would have put Gord at the very bottom, but it opened up there, so I have to use it. Many of them can be safely moved to the bottom when we get stronger characters. Lolita and Atlas are just a tower, but they are really needed there, so we are improving a little. Personally, I think Edith is a must-have character, so she's definitely here, worthy of even a few copies. Just like Angela, I have 5 of them, by the way. Let's talk about the panda. If you have Natsu, then I would put the panda at the bottom. But since this video is more for beginners, we use Panda as a tank in the Tower of Babylon, but if you suddenly have Natsu, then Panda is not needed. I completely forgot to put Hayabusa in the useless ones. Clint is getting into the tower pretty well so far, so he's in that rank, but he's close to going down to the bottom. Iridal, Hanabi, and Wanwan are also good at Faction Tower. Nana definitely deserves to be here, deserves several copies on her account, and has very useful and strong support. I've been thinking about Uranus for a long time, but it can still be used in the tower, provided you don't have a second Sylvana. Therefore, if you have a second Sylvanas or its UR version, then Uranus goes down to the very bottom in the priority of improvements, but at first we can use it, but without much investment of resources in its improvement. Fanny and Uranus are the closest options for descending to a lower rank. For now we will leave them here for the tower. We will think about their fate in further videos. Natalia and Odette are a good match for the faction tower. You can play through them. Personally, all these characters are used only in the tower, and you don't need to pay much attention to improving them, but you can improve them little by little. Argus is also good in the campaign, but it is losing ground, and I no longer see its use in the league game. The combination of Lily and Odette is still being played, especially in the middle chapters, but why are they needed when there are new divine hybrids, therefore this rank? Selena is still doing great, as is Fursa. Definitely an improvement priority for this rank. I don't know if it makes sense to consider the characters of the collaboration, but I'll put them in their approximate places, since they still haven't been improved to a working level. Arlott is very good, definitely in this rank. Nimbus is now only for the tower. It could have been a little higher, but I think it still belongs here. Amara is good, the priority is above average. Lunabelle is very cool, she got into the gameplay well. Mia is still worthy of active improvement due to her damage and mechanics, plus she is used in many places. Layla plays well in conjunction with certain characters, let's put it above average. Eris is incredibly cool, of course she belongs here. Clara and Rafaela are some of the best support players in the game, definitely this rank. Yes, and we'll put Cypra here. Oberon is currently only for the tower, and there's not much he can do in the Leaf game on high floors, but he's easily improved through stores and we can use him actively at first. Zeno helps very well with his shields, an excellent character for passing PvE content. I was thinking of putting this girl here, but remembering where I use her, it's only a tower, so it's still this rank. The character is not bad, but she is not suitable for the campaign and high chapters. Previously, I would have put Crossel in this rank, but now I think that her place is still here. The character is strong, the content is good. But her time is already passing and she can be easily replaced by hybrids that are cheaper to obtain and improve, so her place is here, which does not make her bad. I just don't see the point in actively receiving her on novice accounts. I honestly don't know where to put Lucy, since I haven't improved her and I'm not using her until we put her here, although I'm sure the character is definitely good, but I can't recommend her, especially since not everyone has her. Lunox is in this rank not because it's a weak hero, but because I don't see the point in getting it in the current reality. I have it in the Nexus and it's only used in the tower. Akashic is great, definitely here. It's the same story with Hestia, I can't say anything about them, I think they're strong, but they're not improved by most of those who watch this, so we'll leave them here. Sekit is the coolest tank in this rank. If it weren't for Tokinabur's PvP benefits, I would probably lower her down, but she is a very useful PvP character, so here. Hell is strong, especially useful for beginners. Zask is only for towers. In principle, Anna is not needed. Shatori is strong, I'm still going through the campaign through him. But this is the same story as with Crossel, the characters are strong, but their relevance is already falling, and is it worth paying attention to them for beginners when there are stronger and more versatile heroes? Morpheus can be used, but don't waste sacred scrolls on it. Aposty is still good, especially for beginners in conjunction with Esmeralda, but in the League game we don't see such a lot of damage from her, so this rank. Agnes is good, at this rank. Char is also still strong, and unlike Lunox, it can be used separately from her. Therefore, Char can be improved without being tied to this team, and Lunox is only for linking with Char, which is why their ranks are so different. It's the same story with this character. I have one copy of it. There's no point in talking about it. Like most of you, let's put it here. Previously, I would have put UR Alice here, but objectively she is losing her position in PvP, and in PvE she shows herself worse than those who are in the top rank, so we put her here. You can still improve her, but not the top rank. UR Chartori is good at PvP, maybe his place is in this rank, but again, I think the characters we put there are more interesting than him, although maybe I'll change my mind in the future. UR Idithal Supply is good. It is very easy to get through the cart. We extract and improve. Tsukiyomi is a good tank, but I think it's not up to the level above. Why Mischa is so low is because she is a very cool PvP character, but she is almost useless in the campaign, so for me personally, her rank is here. The cluster is probably a top rank, but I need more tests of it, so for now we'll put it here, but once again, the character is strong, maybe one of the top ones. Eltara is strong and probably worthy of being at the top, but there is Coral, who is clearly stronger, so the choice of rank is obvious, but she is very strong and worthy of the most resources. It's the same story with the new Tokinabura. Maybe it will go to the top in the future, but the tests that I conducted tell me that it is of this rank. This is my view of the characters in the game, and I tried to explain why. I'm waiting for you in the comments. I'll see you in the next videos.